Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180, 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. Today is episode 470 of the Daily 180, and today we're talking about another Z word, Zoom. You might be thinking to yourself, Todd, okay, Zoom. I've been on Zoom now for a year because of the pandemic. I think I get Zoom. Well, we're not talking about that Zoom. We're not going to be talking about the web hosting platform or the video platform. Instead, I want to talk about a different aspect of Zoom, and it has to do with where I was as a kid and how things have changed as I've grown older. When I got my first bicycle, which I loved, it was an orange Schwinn coaster brake. Maybe it wasn't even a real Schwinn coaster brake, but it was an orange coaster brake bike. It had a banana seat. It had big chopper handlebars. I wasn't happy with it until we got the flat handlebars, so I could make it more like a motorcycle. I clipped the playing cards to the side of the frame so that it made the sound of a motorcycle. I loved that bike right up until I crashed it into a car. And I crashed it into a car because I was trying to race with older kids on better bikes, longer legs, whatever you want to say. And that was the first of my many magnificent bike crashes over the years. I have since become an avid cyclist. I love going for rides on my bike. It is one of my absolute favorite things. I commuted for a number of years almost exclusively on my bike, and I still try to work in some commuting time. Of course, with the pandemic, I don't commute anywhere except from my bedroom to here. So what difference does it make, right? The speed that I was going at when I was on that orange coaster brake was pretty slow, but it felt fast. It felt like I was zooming along because it was so much faster than I had been able to do before when I was walking or running with my tiny little legs because I was a short kid. And then years later, I remember getting a grown-up bike. This was after I'd been diagnosed with diabetes and gotten a bike, and that was part of my process. And I got on that bike, and oh my goodness, I remembered how fun it felt to go fast on a bike with your own legs. And then I got really good cycling shoes that made it even easier for me to go fast. And yet I look at cars and I'm still getting passed all the time. Zoom, this idea in my head of going fast, is somewhat relative. And if you feel like you're stuck, like you're not moving forward, it can be really easy to lose that sense. May I encourage you, look back. See how much faster you're going now than you used to be able to go in whatever aspect you're looking at in your life, and recognize that if you can make that kind of change, you can step it up a little bit more and capture that feeling of Zoom. I hope this has been useful for you. It's all about little changes. Hey, if it's been useful for you, share it with somebody else so that they can come along for the rest of the journey. In the meantime, hit the button to subscribe. Hit the bell to subscribe. We'll try and make sure you can know when we're coming out. And as I always say, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.